It's a beautiful day. Hey, 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 it's a beautiful day. It's a beautiful day. Hey, 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 it's a beautiful day.
Hello and thanks for joining us today on Our Town. This is the beautiful East Kimberley and it's where we're going to spend the next few days taking in Halls Creek, Wyndham and last but not least the beautiful Kununurra. So don't go anywhere, you're in for a real treat. Just under 700 k's north of Broome on the northern edge of the Great Sandy and Tanami deserts is Halls Creek, the last stop for farmers who used to drive cattle along the legendary Canning Stock route. Halls Creek is a town with plenty of culture and colour everywhere you look. The car bonnets and bins have popped up throughout Halls Creek over recent years, as well as being used to promote and identify nearby tourist attractions. They've also painted well-known locals who have made it big time in the AFL. They really do light up the town. The Outdoor Art and Culture Project showcases the work of local artists from the Yalyalu Art Centre, who, via a community collaboration, have really kicked the project into another gear. Barry, tell me about all the artwork in the community. Is it all painted and designed here?
Yes, it's all done here, and most of the stuff are done here. They get displayed out on the streets and then out of the old picnic spots out of town.
So when did you move into this centre?
2015. It's a good building because a lot of artists come in and showcase their stuff.
Now Barry, how important is it to have facilities like this in regional towns like Halls Creek?
Yeah, very important. Good to have local artists that are putting their hand up to come in and make the art centre get more big and bigger, you know?
Yeah.
At the moment, we're just starting from small and just build it up then.
And you've painted some of these, haven't you?
Yeah, I've done a few again.
Which ones?
The footy ones.
Yeah, I thought so, considering the outfit, although not sure I'm happy with the outfit, but anyway. Did you paint the Eagles one?
Yes.
Weren't happy about that?
Yeah, most of my family go for Eagles, so I'm the odd one out. Tourists who drive through, they know, oh, this is the art centre. They might just pop in and see, oh, might get a painting from there.
You obviously absolutely love what you're doing.
Yes, I do. I really love coming down here all the time, and because I've been painting for so long. And
as they say,
yeah.
if you love what you do, you never work a day in your life.
Yes.
The car's all stocked up with essentials and we are ready to hit the road. Duncan Road, that is. Now, we're not going to be travelling the full 429 k's that Duncan Road covers. We'll be exploring the country between Halls Creek and about 50 k's outside of town. And there is a lot on the list to see. Stop number 1 is in memory of the helicopter pilots who have died in providing a service to the region's pastoral industry. This memorial was funded by pastoralists, pilots' families and local businesses and is a lasting tribute to the mustering pilots who died doing what they loved. Stop 2 is just 6 kilometres from town and transects the country for many kilometres, rising out of the ground in places and then disappearing back into the ground again. This they call China Wall, and in some places this natural vein of vertical quartz rises up to 6 metres in height, and it can be seen all the way to Kununurra. Our third stop is Caroline Pool, which was an important water source during the gold rush days, and today is remembered fondly as a place where families would go for a swim on the weekend. Our drive along the Duncan Road is not done and dusted just yet. Stay with us and we'll be back on the road real soon. Before we make a stop at Old Halls Creek, we arrive at what was the last stop to rest before heading to the old township. We're on Sophie Down Station, and the ruins of this hut have historic significance. During the times of the Halls Creek Gold Rush back in the late 1880s, the nearest port for supplies from Halls Creek was Wyndham, with the horse tracks following the most important watering holes. And this hut here was their last chance to rest before travelling to their final destination. Our third last stop is the site of the first gold discovery in Western Australia, and it's where the state's gold rush began. Back in 1885, Charles Hall found a 28-ounce gold nugget here in Old Halls Creek, and it's where the Golden West originated. Now, I'm not sure of the carat of the find back then, but in today's money, that nugget, if it were 24 carat, would be worth somewhere close to $75,000. And in August 2018, as part of its 90th anniversary, a Royal Flying Doctors Memorial was erected here, recognising the accident of Stockman James Darcy in 1917, causing a chain of events that eventually led to the founding of the Flying Doctor Service in Australia. 40 k's out of town is the beautiful oasis of Palm Springs, one of the most popular spots in Halls Creek, and you can see why. This is the only all-year-round freshwater swimming spot in Halls Creek. Fed by a natural spring, this palm fringe pool has provided a refreshing stop for travellers driving the Duncan Highway. It's also named the Oasis in the Desert for a reason. At the end of our journey, we come to Sawpit Gorge. It's where the Elvira River forced its way through a rocky ridge, resulting in towering rock walls that shade the surrounding waterhole, which fills up after wet season. A change of tack back towards town, and we make our way down the Tanami Road for 150 k's to one of Australia's most remarkable outback landscapes. At 875 metres in diameter, Wolf Creek Crater was formed by a meteorite around 300,000 years ago and was brought to the attention of scientists during an aerial survey in 1947. It is the second largest to be found with fragments of meteor. There are various dreaming stories about how this crater was actually formed. One such story describing the round shape being formed by the passage of a rainbow snake coming out of the earth. This place is now prominent in artist work from throughout the region, and you can see why. It's pretty incredible. Wolf Creek Crater is the second largest in the world and is about 60 metres deep. The meteorite is thought to have been travelling at 15 kilometres a second when it hit, and it would have weighed 50,000 tonnes. To put it in perspective, at this speed, it would have taken 5 minutes to cross Australia. Now, you may have heard of, or perhaps even seen, the 2005 original fictional, cannot stress that enough, fictional horror film Wolf Creek, starring John Jarratt as Mick Taylor. Check it out, but in short, the film follows a young German couple who fall victim to deranged killer Taylor after staying a night at Halls Creek. I stomached about an hour of it, but if you love a horror film, you've got to see it. We've made our way back to base at Halls Creek, but before we did get on the road, we stopped here at the Visitors Information Centre, and I recommend you do the same if you want to see the best of this part of East Kimberley. And if you love your camping out in the bush, they'll have all the information you need. Halls Creek, it's been awesome.
It's a beautiful day.
A new day, and we are on the road towards Wyndham, where there is some local wildlife on the menu. And I'll be honest in saying, I'm a little bit nervous about this next stop. Okay, Ellen, I'm here to try this very famous crocodile pie. What am I in for?
It's really good, very popular. It's a white meat in a white sauce, so give it a go.
Okay, all right, if you say so.
So we started making them about 3 years ago when we first opened up the bakery. We're very popular. We also do a barramundi pie as well.
That's delicious. Is it just crocodile?
Yeah, just croc. They use the tail of the saltwater crocodile and we get the meat from Darwin.
Okay, I'm sure everyone says this, but I was apprehensive about this. That really was. It's actually really good.
Yum, hey.
Oh, I'm going to have some more. Is that all right?
Go for it.
Time to get my cultural fix. Kununurra, here I come. So, Chris, this is your country.
This is a part of Mirong country and a part of a place called Kununurra is a place where you're at now. But Kununurra is not its original name, it's Kununurra. It means big water place. But where we're at the moment is the national park. This place is very significant to us. It's very special. It's where our elders, our ancestors used to camp. It used to be a big gathering ground where a lot of people come together to sit and celebrate, ceremony, dance, sing and dance, and be happy and joyful.
Chris, there's a lot of rock art in this area.
This one here is about the lightning man. So as you can see, that's his arm up top, the head and his feet.
Yeah.
And the bottom here is a funny shape. Well, that's where the lightning came from. To strike down as a lightning bolt. These rock art that we see around Australia are actually art places where we were taught our culture. Our history was written on the walls of the rocks for the children to see. So every animal you see has a story, history, and a meaning.
Okay, so this is a boab nut, and you can eat all of this inside it, is that right?
Yep,
Okay.
This is the flesh, and it in our language we call it gridawan.
Good one.
Yeah.
Okay.
So you can taste it if you like. It's got a very tingly taste.
Okay.
Tingly taste. You eat the flesh of it, and then once you finish with the flesh, you end up with the seed. There you go.
Okay.
You
And
can
I eat that.
You can crack the seed open, and there's a peanut in there for you.
How do you crack it? It's quite hard.
Well, you get plenty of objects around you. This is our damper. This is what damper tastes like.
Does it come with the honey and butter? Or does you put that on there?
I put it on there, especially for you.
Thank you very much. How did you traditionally make it? You know, back in the day. Is it...
Well, I think that's where the ladies are handy. They're
Is that
the
right?
ones who could find what they need to find to grind, to collect, and to make.
And it goes in the ground
Yeah.
with a fire.
Yeah, and the men, all they do is run and collect the meat, bring them back, and also they got job is to protect.
Protect. Oh, it's beautiful. Do you eat this every day?
Oh, when I get a chance. When I go bush, I love it.
Lake Argyle Adventures started in 2015. I'd been working at Lake Argyle Resort doing the sunset cruises, that kind of thing, and I thought there is so much more to offer guests that come up to the Kimberley to come up to this part. As years went on, I had the opportunity to do a bit of outdoor cooking over fires with camp ovens, met the right people, formed some amazing relationships and networks, and this is our 4th year now running the gourmet camp oven overlooking Lake Argyle. So when you combine beautiful food, highlight some flavours of the Kimberley, some tastes, one of the most exclusive dining experiences in all of Australia, feeling very blessed to be able to offer that to people and let them take away some memories that'll last a lifetime. My partner in crime is my fiancée Tamsin. She's the sous chef. She is ensuring that all the plates look absolutely perfect. We both love good food and we both love seeing people leave with smiles on their face and just really enjoying this beautiful place we now both call home. All right, so for the main course we've got pork belly.
Awesome.
Would you like a look how it's going?
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay, all right, so this has been cooking away slowly.
Oh,
There you go.
Okay.
Check that one out. And what we're going to do later on this evening, we're going to flip that upside down over the coals to 1, crispy up the crackle,
Yep.
and 2, give it a beautiful smoky flavour as well, which is very important.
I love crackle. Make sure there's extra crackle. That'd be
Extra
great.
crackle
Yeah.
coming up for you.
Oh, wow.
Josh, I'm a little bit lost for words. This is just spectacular.
Yeah, I mean, we're the luckiest people in the world to be doing this. Thank you.
It's a beautiful day.
In locations such as Kununurra and Halls Creek, you cannot underestimate the importance of connected communities. It's how these regions survive. In growing regional WA and to help build vibrant and proactive communities, as well as supporting initiatives that will make a difference, Horizon Power have always been so passionate about giving back to the regions in which they operate. This is Horizon Power's East Kimberley story.
Berenga Mirong Dawa. This is our country, Mirong country. Horizon Power understands the importance of keeping the Mirong language and culture alive. We have just recently provided funding to the Language Nest program, and we have been supporting them since 2017. I think it's really important to preserve the Mirong language so our children can carry on the legacy. Language is really important to us, and it will make our children stronger.
Miramar Language Centre is always looking for successful strategies to revitalise language, and we looked at what the Maori in New Zealand had done. They actually came up with the idea of a language nest, an immersion program. So we borrowed that idea and started a pilot project in 2013 with just a bunch of kids. But the idea became so popular that other groups started asking us, and now we're even teaching at the schools.
The program's just got bigger and bigger. We started off teaching just a couple of classes, and now we teach over 400 kids each week. And the kids absolutely love it because the classes are fun and engaging, and the parents love it because their kids come home singing Mirong songs. And I think the classroom teachers really love it because they can see that for their Mirong kids, the opportunity to learn their language instills such a strong sense of confidence and pride that really carries over into all other areas of their life.
So Mandy, how did the community garden come about?
In 2013, a group of young, passionate community members wanted to create a space that people could come and learn how to grow food, to connect, and also to understand and be educated on the ethos and the principles of permaculture, not only in the garden and how we live out those practices, but in our day-to-day life.
I'd been following the community garden and the community kitchen, which is linked on social media, and had seen all of the wonderful things that they do in the community. So I reached out to Mandy and asked how Horizon Power could assist, and she came back to us with a few ideas, including some workshops she wanted to run, and we were more than happy to jump on board.
I've lived up in the Kimberley most of my life. I've been with Horizon for about 10 years now. Started as a lines person, building, maintaining power lines through to high voltage switching. In the last 3 years, I've moved into the crew leader role. So I've got 7 lineys that report to me. I've been a lines person for about 27 years now. It was just something I moved into that I always loved. Thoroughly enjoy Kununurra. It's a great lifestyle, great place, plenty to do. It's a good working lifestyle. The conditions we work in is quite hot and muggy. We just have to get it done. Even though on a 45-degree day, I mean, we're looking at 90% humidity. You know, we can't just tools down. We tend to manage ourselves. We've got a really good crew that work together really well. We do have to put a lot of trust in each other because of the conditions. We like to keep a really good, positive relationship with our customers. We're part of the community, so we live in the community, we play in the community. You know, we're customers ourselves in the community, so to keep a good relationship with the, you know, we spend time talking with our customers and understanding their needs as well. We're on 24-hour call 7 days a week. We'll always have someone available to attend a fault. We're here to help. We're here to work with the community and keep everyone safe at the end of the day.
Over the years, we've seen some really fantastic results through our community partnership program, through events and initiatives that we've supported throughout the East Kimberley. It's not just about being a service provider, it's actually about being part of the community that we live and work in, and it's something we're really proud of.
WA's East Kimberley is without a doubt one of WA's and Australia's gems. It is just beautiful country up here. Well, that's it for us today. If you'd like to stay in touch with the series, you can follow us on Facebook. Thanks so much for joining us on this journey through this magnificent region, and just make sure you find the time to get up here. It is out of this world. We'll see you soon.
It's a beautiful day.